Yo guys, it's Kyle coming at you from Bane's Film Reviews. I just saw Wildcat, directed by James Nunn, starring Kate Beckinsale. It follows Kate Beckinsale's Ada, a former Black Ops operative living in, I think she's in England, and her daughter is somehow brought into the fold as a result of some family issues, and she has to save her daughter's life. This film is kind of fun. There are some fun action sequences, and I think that Nunn and his team do a pretty decent job of choreographing them. But unfortunately, that's about it. Beckinsale is not the right person for this job. This is not a role for her. I understand that she's played in more action forward roles like in Underworld. I don't see her in these roles. It doesn't work for me in these roles. And while, again, she's sort of able to pull off that choreography because I think that it's done relatively well, it, again, just doesn't really do the job for me. It's not my cup of tea. Lewis Tan is also in this film. He plays a character named Roman who has a previous relationship with Ada, and Lewis Tan is the person for this job. He is a martial artist. He is good at things like this. He has been in action films. He has been in Cobra Kai. This works for him. Kate Beckinsale, opposite of him, seen on screen with him very frequently, it just sort of exposes her inability to do this, and it exposes the mistake made on behalf of this casting department. Furthermore, this film is lacking in terms of narrative. At some point, this film stops being about saving the daughter, and there's like an hour and 10 minutes in which the daughter's almost never mentioned and we don't see her. And I forgot that it existed, that this piece of the plot existed, and I'm just like, oh, now all of a sudden, Ada and Roman are trying to stop these bad guys. I don't know what they're trying to stop them from doing, but they're trying to stop them nonetheless. And then I went, oh, shit, brought up the daughter one more time, and you're like, oh, God, that was the whole point of this movie. I don't know why we abandoned that for an hour, but we did. The writing's not great. The writing is very wonky, and it just struggles to stay linear in the way that it needs to in order for this film to work. I think that the intention was for this to be really emotional and it really have some visceral moments for viewers, but it doesn't work. It doesn't work. It steals from that. The lack of attention to this plot does not work. I think that pretty much all of this is a bit cheesy. It's a bit underwhelming. The dialogue isn't great. Again, Beckinsale doesn't fit in this role. And even in those moments where things do work, her aesthetic just doesn't quite work. So, unfortunately, Wildcat just didn't quite do it for me. It's not even going to get a passing grade for me. Unfortunately, Wildcat, with as fun as it can be, I think there are some nice performances in this. Charles Dance is in this, and I think he does a spectacular job in his particular role, which I won't spoil because I think it's actually quite interesting, and I would not have expected him to be in a role like this. But like his performance worked for me. So again, I'm sorry, I digress. I think that Wildcat is going to get a 5.5 for me. I don't think that everyone will hate this film. I didn't hate this film by any stretch of the imagination. But it's not a film I'll ever watch again. It's not a film that I'll really recommend to others. If you like action films, if you like Kate Beckinsale, if you like Lewis Tan, then there's something for you to appreciate and something to sort of keep you engaged throughout. But for the most part, this film doesn't work. So, watch it at your own risk. You heard my bit. So until next time, peace.